When Caroline Starck arrived in Lubbock 4 years ago from Wisconsin, Todd Petty was a rookie coach. She was his first recruit ever, and Lady Raider tennis was at the bottom of the Big 12 Conference. Fast forward 4 years, Starck and Petty have become quite the team. Texas Tech is the reigning Big 12 champs. Lady Raiders are ranked the highest the program's ever been at number 18, and well, as for Starck, she has become the all-time winningest player in Texas Tech Lady Raider tennis history over the past 25 years.
During the recruiting process, it definitely came down to Todd and TC, the girls that were on the team when I came down here and visited, and just like the whole vibe I got from the school and the culture here. I love the school spirit and what Todd was really trying to bring to the program with recruiting girls who just wanted to work hard and to build a program that really wasn't known too well at the time, and that just really appealed to me, and I kind of fell in love with it.
Her maturity on the court was so special at that young of an age. You know, she was very calm, very competitive. You know, what you look for is someone who competes every point, doesn't take points off. You know, she just had this natural gift of being able to find a way to win, and that's something you can't teach at that level.
On the court, she gets literally every single ball back. She will never ever give up, and I think I hate playing Caroline. She's the hardest person I think for me to play just because she gets so many balls back. She's just so tough. I call her the Rock.
I'm willing to do anything to get a win on the court, so I don't know. I'm not the type of player who's gonna blast you off the court or anything. I think I get a lot of balls back, and that frustrates a lot of girls. So I just always try to find a way to somehow find the victory.
She never takes a day off. She's never missed a practice in 3.5 years, not one practice. She's never missed a match because of injury. She's never had a bad day at a practice. I mean, she's always in a good mood. She always comes willing to work, and she's very precise in about having special, you know, certain things that she wants to work on. She doesn't just come out here and go through the motions. There's something, and we'll talk about it. She'll say, okay, what do we want to break down next? What do we need to work on now to make me better? And so she comes out with, you know, something that she definitely wants to try to get done every day, every week, every month, and that's what's made her so special.
I mean, I couldn't ask to have done it with anyone like Caroline. She, from the minute I stepped foot on the campus, we were like best friends instantly. And I think in 50 years' time, if I'm still alive, I'm sure we'll still be best friends. You know, she's just she amazes me, and sometimes like I don't know what I'd do without her. Without sounding cheesy and trying to big her up too much because you don't want her to get a big head. But no, I'm just kidding. Oh, and that too. She has every right to be cocky almost, but is probably one of the most modest people I know. So.
Well, she was my first ever recruit as a head coach, and so I mean that made it special in itself. But you know, I don't think for your first that you could pick a more special person. She's been a leader by example, by the way she treats and interacts with her teammates from the freshmen coming up. The other two have been just as special as she is, but being my first, words can't express what she means to me. She's like a little sister and someone I'll keep contact with forever, and she'll leave a legacy here that hopefully will surpass us all. And but she's someone that's going to stand out large in the future.
My relationship with Todd is a relationship that I'll always cherish. I think coming in, when starting with the recruiting process, I know there were other girls that were ranked higher than me that were looking at Tech, and that I think normally a coach for sure would have taken them over me, but I don't know what exactly Todd saw, but he saw something in me, maybe a little belief in me, and so I'm going to be forever thankful for him for that, and just getting to know him over the years, not only as a coach, but just as like the type of guy he is, it's a special relationship, and I'm gonna miss being around him all the time.
I don't know, for this program, she's done so much and built it from, we weren't even in the rankings, and now we're sitting at highest ever? Yeah. Highest ever, and that's just like a credit to Caroline.
I think she's got a bit of OCD a little bit. Yeah, she's, she always looks like she's so put together, but everything has to be in the right place. She has to do the same thing over and over and over. She's very meticulous when it comes to her studies, to her tennis. you know, she's pretty funny. She goes to bed at like 8:30 every night. You know, most people would call her boring. I wouldn't say boring, but she's very meticulous about what she does, and she's got a great sense of humor too, and you don't get to see that come out of her. She's very witty.
Oh, she's a massive goofball. She has like a, not a strange sense of humor, but some like little things do make her laugh, and she's actually quite witty.
Really?
Yeah, she is actually. She does make me laugh.
We had an amazing season last year, and that's something that I'll never forget, and no one can take that title away from us, but it's something that we need to work even harder for this year, and I think we have, and we need to continue to push to get there, because you know, all the teams we have a target on our back now, so all the teams are gunning for us, and I feel like the level has raised from other teams, and I think we've raised our level on our team, but we do need to keep working harder, and it's, for us three seniors, it's our last shot to get that title again, so it does mean more.
Starck and the Lady Raiders continued to roll through Big 12 play with a dominating win in a top 25 showdown this past weekend against number 25 Oklahoma State, 6-1 for the victory. That keeps them undefeated in Big 12 play as they head to Austin for yet another huge showdown with the Longhorns, who are also ranked in the top 25.